guys, what's going on? FY My Pawn here, and welcome back to Pathfinder WOTR. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we had just managed to basically prevent ourselves from becoming a devil, I would say, thanks to Mephistopheles' efforts, put simply. So basically, he was trying to seduce us into becoming a devil and just gain power over hell, and cause a whole heaping slew of chaos. Well, in his own right. Alas, we managed to overcome him, and we managed to save Ivu, so that's a plus. With this stream, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be dealing with the companion quests, or as much as we possibly can, and we're just slowly going to build into those, and once we're done, well, we'll see what the upper echelons of the Abyss have for us, and any other quest lines that may come up. But I digress. Without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens. Now, for those of you who are wondering why I wasn't streaming yesterday, the main reason is that I had stuff to do. Life stuff usually gets in the way. Can't really help that, but I was delayed and I wasn't feeling encouraged to stream, mainly because I was so exhausted, so I apologize for that. That's the reason, if you were curious. But I digress. Yeah. I also had to deal with the mods that were conflicting with the thing I have planned for Mondays and Thursdays now. I've gotten most of it fixed, I do believe. I have to check to make sure, but yeah, most of everything is completed. It's just a matter of actually doing it and getting it ready and all that, but I digress. Everything should be sorted for Thursday when I do stream, so I hope you look forward to that, because it's going to be wacky and wild. But I digress. Okay, first order of business. Let's go into our journal. I believe it's journal. Here we go. Yeah, let's go into our journal. Let's see what we got. We're going to ignore the main Midnight Isle quest for a moment here. We got a conversation with Greybore to deal with. Well, we've done the conversation with Greybore. We've got to arrange a meeting for Nocticula. That will continue later on in the quest line. We are going to need to talk to the Madam of the 10,000 Delights. And we need to do that with Camilla, I believe. That'll be a good start, considering we're not that close, but it's close enough that we can just teleport there, I do believe, and it should be fine. Yeah, we'll teleport, though, there with relative ease. Yeah, the only thing here left is the obsidian mask of the champion, I do believe, so that's fun. Alright. We need to go to 10,000 Delights here, and we should be good. Or at least that is the first objective on our list. To my knowledge about this quest, it's not going to be anything weird, so don't worry too much about that. But I am going to have to pick up Camilla here if I want to go sort this out then. They're going to have to do a bit of warping with companions here and there, but other than that, it shouldn't be that hard. It's a few kill quests, a few experience gains. Overall, we're going to get a lot of experience for this, so that'll be nice, all the same. If I could, I would do it alone, but you can't really get that sort of luxury alone, so sadly, we are just going to have to bring our allies in and get the burst of experience where we can. So, 10,000 Delights once more, and there we go. We obviously got a few other things to do, but all in due time. Okay. My friend Camilla would like to avail herself of your building special services. Camilla lowers her voice so that only you and Herax can hear. The ones that are offered in the deepest levels of the brothel. The ones where a purchased individual take the form of whoever my heart desires. Where everything is possible. She speaks the last words in a whisper. Camilla, I've heard about you. If I'm decided to have somebody transform for you, we'll extract the image from your subconscious and recreate it in every detail. You will not regret it. This place is this piece is well worth the 10,000 of gold. We'll see this for yourself. Camilla winces and glances at you. I was promised no one would mention my previous visits, then again, I don't know why I expected demons to be true to their word. Have you been here before, Camilla? Camilla sighs and casts a sidelong look at the smiling Herax. Yes, I have. Several times. I visited while our party was resting. I killed several individuals, but their deaths gave neither Miera nor me any real relief. So I thought it would be good of me to come here with you. If I perform the ritual while you're watching, I hope that Miera will accept the sacrifice. It's just that sacrifice back in Dresden, when you learned my secret, it's... Camilla stutters, searching for the right words for a long moment. I believe Miera likes you, my friend. I believe that she will be more willing to accept the sacrifice if you witness it. And tonight I shall pay for additional service so the victim will take form Miera wants. I'm certain she'll be pleased. Will we really be allowed to kill your individual? Of course. It is included in the cost of the service. Besides, such slaves are cheap, and their lifespan is so short. However, for an additional fee of 5,000 gold, I can replace an ordinary individual with a homunculus, a soulless creature made of flesh. We keep a few here for special occasions. Homunculus. I don't like that idea, my friend. I've heard they are hard to distinguish from real people, but I do not want to deceive Miera. Yeah, but it's better than killing an individual. Prepare homunculus for us. Camilla purses her lips and shakes her head. Well, if you insist, let it be an homunculus. Just hope Miera won't spot the difference. Herax takes the money and smiles seductively. Excellent choice, Camilla. Here's the key to take to your room. The homunculus waits for you there, in the guise of your heart secretly longs to see. Enjoy. Well, she's gonna have to deal with it. Or Miera, rather, is gonna have to deal with it. Alright, save that, and off we go. Alright, we can pick the lock pretty easily. We just have that good of a picking. At first you don't understand what is happening in the room. All you can make out is Is that me as a dragon, what? All you can make out in the gloom is a writhing snarling, squelching tangle of bodies. But your eyes slowly adjust to dim the lights. Yeah, no, I'm not elaborating on this. Ugh. It was... God. What? Have they sent a new commander? Good, because this one's done. Come on in, homunculus. Been getting off to thoughts on the commander, have you? That means you owe me. Leave your money and valuables and get out my sight before I count to 3. 1. The demon's eyes bulge. The commander! It's the commander, run! Let's just... hell out of him. You don't get it. If anyone's getting the shit kicked out of them, it'll be us. He won't even break a sweat. Run! Yeah. Pretty, Well, I guess I could have just killed them. It is extra experience. You know what? No need to intimidate. Let's just kill him. It'll be a bit more interesting than just leaving alone, because... ugh. Not cool. Not kosher with me. We'll just ruin their day with violence. But yeah.
Save the last one for me.
I'll charge the Nabasu here. There we go, for a nice juicy 120. Milla, just move out of the way. We don't want you getting into her territory. And a 5-foot step forward. We should be able to target everybody, but the Nabasu comes first, obviously. And we don't want Camilla over here, because otherwise she's just going to get her butt kicked, obviously. But hey, doing this, we get a few potions of mage armor alongside the experience, so I can't complain. Plus, we get a few scrolls here. Pretty good, if I say so myself. And let's see. As opposed to intimidation, yeah, you don't get experience. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you only get 1,000 experience as opposed to just attacking them, which is 315, 1,080, and 540. So it's quite literally double if you fight them. So it's not as bad if you fight them. But regardless, they lost. We won. No complaints on my end. Save here. Let's check out this room. I'm assuming there's going to be more violence, but yeah. Typical things. Just leave that woman to her own devices. I'm not really interested. No need to hurt them after all. At least I think. Camilla reaches the door handle, but immediately jerks her hand back. We're in the right place, yes? So behind the door I'll see... Camilla's voice trembles from either anticipation or nerves. Are you nervous? It would appear so. Camilla's lips twitch into a smile before settling into a pensive frown again. I did not expect your presence to have this effect on me. That's a good sign. Shall we? I'm ready, she answers, and then adds more quietly to herself. I'm ready. Reader's mistress, I'm at your disposal. Papa? The eyes of the homunculus, which bear a striking resemblance to Horgus, look at you with calm indifference. His corpulent short body is an exact copy of Horgus Grum, as you remember him. Camilla recoils as if from a blow and sways on her feet. She grips her amulet in her left hand, her knuckles turning white. This can't be. It can't be you. Why? How did this happen? Did Paraxif lie to me? No, why would she? Is this some kind of joke? It isn't. What it is my heart desires. You want to sacrifice Horgus? I don't understand. She wipes away drops of sweat from her brow. I swear to you that I've never wanted to kill my father. I never thought that that's what I wanted. I never thought that Mier would crave his blood. My father raised me, cared for me, sheltered me. He wiped away my tears when I was sad. He listened to me in rage when I hated everyone around me. He's the only person who helped me come to terms with my secret predilections. God, that's a word. I respect him. I love him. Camilla brought the amulet to her clenched fist to her lips. Then why would Mira... Why am I seeing him here now in front of me? Horgus, who are you? I will be whoever Mistress Miera wants me to be. Or however Camilla's words, God. Calm down, Camilla. We need to decide what we're gonna do with that thing. Camilla stares off into space for a few moments, but then shakes her head and looks at you. We shall do what we came here to do. What other choice do we have? Are you going to kill this Horgus? Why shouldn't I? I've already paid. I don't like wasting money. You've recovered from the shock quickly. Knowing this creature is Miera's will, who am I to oppose her? I'm only doing my duty. Well, we shouldn't kill this creature, obviously. But why ever not? Only a homunculus, and it's not even alive. Again, perhaps you're right. Sacrificing my father, even in the knowledge that it's not really him. That may be a step too far, even for me. Agreed. Let's leave this homunculus be and get out of here. That will be best for everyone. Camilla casts one final look at the complacent stare of Horgus and shrugs with deliberate nonchalance. Let's go, my friend. We have no further business here. Well, we wasted some money, but we'll still go in here and check it out. It doesn't seem to be anything. As expected. But that's fine. Now, before we talk with Camilla, because I know for a fact that she's going to want to, for us to talk with her, we're going to want to go solo here by returning back to the camp, and I do believe we'll get the most experience out of that. So what we need to do is we need to go to the Nexus, then back, and then we go turn all those quests and we should be good. I think that's the one convenient thing. You can go back and forth, and then you'll just be able to get the experience alone, I think, with this. We'll just go back to the Bad Luck Tavern as an example, and we'll go from there. This will make it so we get the experience alone, I think, but I'm not 100% certain. Alright, back to the Nexus. And it's these little hiccups of experience that are gonna scale us up significantly, I would imagine. Oh well. We'll be fine all the same. Okay, to the caves, off we go. And Camilla is here. Save. Let's go. You know, I never thanked you for accompanying me to this brothel. There's a hint of a smile on Camilla's lips. So thank you, my friend. This was an intriguing and unexpected experience. It's good that you didn't give in to Miera's impulse and kill someone. Good. Probably. I'm glad you were with me. There's nothing like a friend's support at moments like this. I have to admit, I'm surprised by who the homunculus turned into. Well, I was much more surprised. I was almost rendered speechless when I saw Father in Illusionaira's main brothel. Especially considering what I was about to do with him. I was just standing in front of him with one question. How? How was this possible? Milla licks her lips quietly. I realized that Father was just an illusion created by Miera's secret desires. I have to admit, my hand faltered. Does Mara really want my father's blood? If I want to heal the land Zakoris, do I really have to sacrifice? Milla's voice breaks, and she just mouths the last words. My own father? Well, I'm glad you enjoyed our little adventure. Milla nods slightly, lost in her own thoughts. Alright, and with that, we get a bundle of experience, I do believe. Not a lot, but it's still something. We're going to get more experience as we go on, the longer the quests go, but some quests are just going to be small like that, and we'll get very little. But then again, the companions aren't going to be really doing much anyway, so it's fine. To that end, if I... Actually, I do want to see if I can't, rebuild my character here. I don't think I will be able to, obviously, but I'd like to try. Okay, good. I can respec my character. So, I talked about it before, I did want to respec my character for a number of reasons. So we're going to go with our typical character. I'm going to arm myself as a... I'm going to be changing my class, basically. Because I did talk about me wanting to change my character for the better. So I'm going to respec, and I'm going to respec into Warpriest specifically. This is going to be the core class that we're going to be going through for now on. We're going to go into Feral Champion specifically. We are going to go human as planned. Going to go male, obviously. And as for the typical stuff, I do believe I specified I was Acolyte or something? No, I was a healer. That gives me wisdom when attempting lore nature and lore religion. But yes, I wanted to go into... Warpriest here for obvious reasons. Now, I guess I'm still going to focus into Dex heavily. I'm going to lower the Charisma down to 17. I don't necessarily need a high con, but I probably should get a high con all the same. I don't need a high strength either, so I'm going to focus on getting those two as dump stats and the rest up. You'll understand why I'm putting these two as dump stats in the future, but it makes sense. You'll understand why soon. Okay, we're going to want 14 there. Now put 13 into intelligence here. Yeah, I want to stick with charisma being my lowest stat here, right? I think that's how I want to go about it anyways. Oh, no, wait. It was, it was Acolyte, right. Never mind. Yeah, no, I used my wisdom instead of my charisma when attempting persuasion. That was it. Okay, wisdom high. I can increase my... Let's increase that. There we go. Con and int can be 13. Dex and wisdom can be 18. The rest will be 17 or 7s. Okay, and the focus was persuasion as the primary source of everything. We are going to need to increase our Arcana and World up to 5, so we want that to scale. And I believe I wanted to actually increase my mobility up to 3, because I need that up, so that way I can get the specific feats I need. I need to get Unarmed Strike. So yeah, we need Improved Unarmed Strike for this. And then we need... Yeah, so Improved Unarmed Strike gets us that, and then we need... Fighting... We need Fighting Defensively, so we need Dodge for the next feat. We are going to need Combat Expertise for the future, though, so I am going to grab that as I'm going with these levels. I've already dedicated myself to Gazra, obviously. Let's see. For what we're going to go with Spontaneous Cure. That is going to be our goal. We want Weapon Focus into Law. Because we are playing a Feral Champion, I do believe. And we get the Feral Blessing for, yeah. And I do believe Weapon Focus Claw just covers all the natural attacks that we go for, right? We are going to stick with Neutral Good, I guess. Although it might be better if I go with Erastil. No, the Green Faith is probably better. Neutral Good, Lawful Neutral, Neutral, Chaotic... Yeah, no, Gazra is going to be better either way, so it's fine. Kind of surprised there's no Chaotic Good God of Nature. Oh well. It don't matter. Spontaneous Cure, Natural Claw, Neutral Good.
I have no use for this.
Okay, so we need a specific beard here. I guess that'll do.
Their life ends here.
No, really good beard. I guess this'll have to do. Yeah. Go with a blonde color.
We do it my way.
Strike as one.
Pious, and we need a ponytail in the back. Which is actually... that, I do believe. There we go. And... yeah, we'll go with that, I guess. No scars, no... what's the color? Red and gray. I'll stick with a reddish hue for the entirety. That should do. No tattoos, no war paint. We'll go with a lighter facial feature there. There we go. Stick with the pious. Name him Stein. There we go.
Our time has come.
Alright. We've now set ourselves up. We've got 21 levels and 5 mythic ranks. So we're going to just level up Feral Champion up to a certain degree. We're actually going to need to get 4 levels in other things first. So, first and foremost, I do believe the design of the build dedicated it to needing Rogue. So we need to take 4 levels in Rogue. We're going to be taking Sylvan Trickster as before. We need 4 levels so that way we can actually benefit from it. But Sylvan Trickster actually allows us to get Sneak Attack, which is one of the priorities there. But it also gives us the benefit of Evasion at level 2 and Debilitating Injury at level 4, which is exactly what we were looking for. Because this helps us a lot. So we're going to go Sylvan Trickster here. And this actually gives us free weapon finesse, if I recall correctly. Yeah, we get the free feat weapon finesse. We also get trap fighting on top of it, alongside the sneak attack and all that. And we also get finesse training, which allows us to dedicate claws or bites as part of the weapon finesse. Whenever we make a successful melee attack with a selected weapon, we add our dex modifier instead of our strength modifier to the damage roll. So this is another reason why we're going Sylvan Trickster. So we don't need weapon finesse for any of our perks when we're doing this. But Rogue allows us to use our weapon finesse here, so it's an added benefit on top of everything. Okay. So we are gonna prioritize Persuasion, prioritize Use Magic Device. This is gonna bolster up our skills here. We will put 1 point... Well, we need 3 points at minimum into mobility. So that's going to be necessary. There we go. Get our rogue talents up to 4, at least. Make sure we prioritize these 2. Make sure everything here is listed. There you go. And Fencing Grace. We are going to need Weapon Finesse Mythic, I think. But I digress. Alright, we want Crane style, ideally, but we need a BAB of 2 for that, so we'll hold off. Until then, we can get Combat Expertise here, because that will give us a extra bonus to our AC, which is going to be nice. We also get the Ice Plant Hex, which is exactly what we want. There we go. And then we take 1 final level into Sylvan Trickster here. We are going to bolster up our Constitution up to 20 here, I think. There we go. Alright, Persuasion, use Magic Device. Alright, everything seems to be in order. So now we just need to increase our Knowledge Arcana and World up to a reasonable amount. So that way we can balance everything accordingly. That way our skill checks are going to be even better. Okay. Now, I'm not 100% certain whether finesse training covers all natural attacks, but I do believe Claw is going to be the priority here, so we'll start with that. There we go. That is 3 levels into Rogue. That's good enough for me. And this is the final level that we take, because this is going to give us Debilitating Injury, which is exactly what we want, which will effectively act as like a +4 AC. Alright. Persuasion, use Magic Device, up and up. Alright, those are brought up to 5. We're going to increase more nature up to 13 here. Alright. We are going to need Piranha Strike, but that will be saved for later. We could get into Dazzling Display and Shatter Defenses and all that. That's probably going to be in our best interest here. We can get Power Attack, actually, because that's actually necessary for what we're trying to do. So we'll get Power Attack, so that way we can link into Corundum Smash, which allows us to make an... Oh, wait, hold on. Can we get this or no? Because that matters, doesn't it? I mean, if we can Intimidate as a free action as part of, when we damage an opponent, that might actually be for the best. Well, regardless. I want to focus on Crane style, obviously, because that's the focus here. There we go. As for what we go with next, we've got a few things that we can do here, but nothing that really sticks out. Rain Mastery, Survivalist, Slumber, no. I guess Jump Up would be ideal, because if we do get tripped, we can actually just stand up without provoking. That'd probably be the most beneficial out of everything. I guess also a combat trick is the ideal solution here. We're going to need Dazzling Display, obviously. Because we do need Shadow Defenses here. Any shaken, frightened, or panicked opponent hit by you this round is flat-footed? Yeah. We need Shadow Defenses. That's a given. Okay. We do not need any more levels in Rogue Trickster because of this. We are going to need to level up Feral Champion, though, because we do need to at least get up to level... or third level casting here with Feral Champion. So that is a given. And then we just need to bulk up us accordingly, so... Just keep leveling up Persuasion and use Magic Device. It's the go-to here. We are going to put a point into, I guess... I don't know. We'll go Arcana, just increase our overall. We get Positive Energy Fervor, which is good. Get it to level 7. We're going to keep on the Feral Champion route until we hit level 7. Pull up these. We'll increase our stealth up to 13, I guess. There we go. Brain Wing. And we can't get Riposte until we've got a BAB of 8, so that'll have to hold. But we can focus into getting Shattered Defenses, which requires a BAB of 6, so we won't be able to get that yet. When we hit a flat-footed opponent, I can make Persuasion Intimidate. Not necessarily necessary. But I should probably try and aim for Corundum Smash. Let's see. What does Piranha Strike do? When wielding a light weapon or any other weapon that can be used with weapon finesse, you can choose to take -1 in all melee attack rolls and combat maneuver checks to gain +2. And what does Piranha Strike Mythic do? Okay. But Power Attack's slightly better in that regard because, well... Yeah, the bonus is increased to half. Yeah, it's basically the same exact thing. It's just all melee attack rules. Huh. So I could use Power Attack here, actually, and it'd be fine. So Power Attack is probably going to be our best friend. We just couldn't take it earlier because our stats were just a bit too low. But I digress. We managed to do it in the end. Alright. Feral Champion all the way to level 7 was the goal, right? So we're grabbing that. Okay, we can level up anything we want here at this point. I'm going to focus into Dexterity, because that's just going to be the utmost that we need. Okay, we are going to focus into Persuasion, use Magic Device as we have been. Perception, ideally, we're going to level up everything in tandem anyways, so it's fine if we just do separate bonuses here and everywhere. We'll start with Stealth now, just to get that up to 14, so that way I can level up everything else to 14 accordingly. There we go. Level 9. Feral Champion level 5. Persuasion and use Magic Device are getting up there. Okay, up to 11 on those. Nice. Okay. Rungan Smash. Alright, Feral Champion. Alright, up to 10 here. We're going to increase the Religion up to 14 now. Okay. Crane Riposte is still 1 point off from reaching that point. Okay. Shatter defenses. Here we go. We can now shatter the defenses of the enemy, making them flat-footed to our attacks until the end of our next turn. There we go. Now we got level 11. We've now got the polymorph that goes into the next tier. We upgrade Persuasion, use Magic Device as we have been. There we go. We're up to 12 on those. Perfect. We don't need selective... Well, actually, we do need selective channel, because that's going to affect us in combat. Although, we don't need it as much as we think. Weapon specialization. We are technically treated as a fighter, thanks to our... Are we treated as a fighter? I don't know how I've got 4 levels of fighter, currently. Treats his Warpriest level as his level, -3 is effective druid level for the purpose of the ability. Okay. So I'm effectively... Yeah, I don't know how I'm getting to 4 levels of fighter. be quite honest. Oh, no, wait. Is it because my level in Warpriest gives me fighter proficient? Technically gives me a fighter ability? Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say, but I think it does give me fighter. Huh. I guess I'm treated as a fighter when I'm playing as a Warpriest. Interesting. Okay, I guess I will go into Weapon Specialization Claw. No, let's go into Improved Critical Claw. Alright, Natural Claw, so now we've got Improved Critical for claw attacks, which is nice. Okay. Do we need to go any higher than this? No, we do not. I do believe we need to take now 2 levels in Barbarian. Specifically, we want to go into Instinctual Warrior here, because this is going to be a lot cheaper in the long run for leveling up. So yeah, we take a few levels in here, which is going to get us Focused Rage, which is going to increase our attack and Wisdom by 2, which is pretty cool. And by going into 2 levels, we get Cunning Illusion, which gives us our Wisdom bonus to AC and CMD, which is effectively like having a Monk's AC, but for a Barbarian. Which is an interesting take on it, really. Not only that, but we also get our Wisdom bonus to Initiative, which is what the other class would have given us anyways, so... We're just going to increase our Dex even further, increase our Persuasion and Use Magic Device, increase our Arcana and World boosts here. There we go. Alright, level up to 13. We need at least 2 levels in the Barbarian Instinctual Warrior class. And then we just put those points here. And everything is now in a balanced sort of design. Alright, and with that, we can basically choose our feats as we so desire. Let's see. Critical Focus. It's a necessary ability, even though I don't want to say it is, because, well, if you don't have Critical Focus, you can't get any of the Critical Focus feats, so sadly, we have to take this. Although, this does give us a chance to actually get a Flaying Critical, which is actually pretty good for us. It'll reduce the natural armor of an opponent, which seems to be the norm for most enemies, I find. But I cannot confirm or deny this fact. But it's worth considering, at the very least, to get Exhausting Critical. Because an Exhausted foe is a dangerously weak foe, but also Blinding Critical is another thing, but I digress. There's plenty of things that actually benefit from this, so... yeah. We're gonna grab Critical Focus then. There we go. And I guess we can grab Warpriest now, and just level that up as much as we can. Okay, we're gonna increase everything to 15 now. Start with Perception. We now get Holy, Axiomatic, Unholy, Arcanic, and Sacred Weapon +2, which is nice. I guess I could just level up differently here, now I think about it. I really only need it for level 13 here, so that way I can get Simildons, specifically. I believe I believe I need to at least get Fighter. Yeah, I need to get some levels in Fighter, specifically Mutagen Specialist, because I need 3 levels in that. Mutation Warrior specifically. The reason I'm taking levels in Mutation Warrior is simply due to the fact that we get mutagens, which is another boost that we can add to our list, which overall just helps us in the long run, so... We will now grab a stat for these. There we go. Let's grab weight, greater weapon focus, claw. Okay, weapon specialization. I could get bleeding critical, but I don't think I want that. Let's get weapon specialization claw, so that way all of our weapons get the natural bonus. Okay. We need 3 levels, so that way we get the mutagen, which is the minimum we need. 3 levels. We are going to boost up our dexterity once again, because that's the priority here. Alright. 15 across the board. We can now start leveling up everything else. Okay. Brain riposte is necessary now. Okay. And last level in warrior here. There we go. Okay, knowledge. No. Here we go. What else? Oh, right, we've got the, we are going to need Frightful Shape. Well, we don't necessarily need it, actually. It's just nice to have, I guess. It's only good against, creatures that are 4 hit die or lower than us, though, so that's something worth noting. Whenever we score a critical hit, our opponent takes a -1 to our natural armor bonus to AC. Not reduce an opponent's natural armor bonus below 0. But that's only when we score a critical, is the thing. And given I'm trying to... Well, I guess I'm trying to crit as much as possible, but I digress. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff here. Let's see, critical. Let's see. I believe I wanted to go for blinding critical. Let's grab staggering critical as well. And that way we can get into critical mastery once we get enough fighter levels. So we have fighter value, or fighter level value of 11, right? So, let's see. 8 and 3 because of the fighter here, so that's 11. Okay, so yeah, no, every time I take a level in Warpriest, it's basically like acting like a fighter level. So eventually I'll be able to get critical mastery as part of that, so... If I scale up my Warpriest accordingly, I should be able to get critical mastery, which will allow me to apply 2 critical feats, which is blinding and staggering. So both would be viable here. The DC is equal to 10 plus our BAB anyways, so... Both are going to be applying a significant chance on applying a staggering critical, which will be nice. Okay, just increase our levels in Warpriest, and that should be up to 21. 18. We are going to go with... Oh, we need more BAB first before we go for that, so let's see what else we can get. Elemental Fist, no, we don't need that. Natural spell we should probably grab. This way I can cast spells while I'm in polymorph form, at least. Yeah, while using wild shape I can cast spells, so... Considering we're going to be polymorphing into a leopard and all that other jazz, probably for the best. Alright. Almost there. And just put these up. There we go. All 16 across the board. Okay, critical mastery is not available, but we are close. The blinding critical, here we go. We want this. Even though it says it's a bad feat for us, it's actually really good for us. Blinding critical. We also apparently get a battle companion. Alright. And level that up to 28. There we go. And we get one more point that we can go for. We're going to increase our perception up to 17. And finally, level 21. This is where we get our bonus feat as well, so that's cool. Okay. Increase every... Take those out. We're actually going to increase our nature and religion up to 17, I guess. There we go. That will do. Okay. We can now take critical mastery. And the last feat that we are going to go with... Penetrating Strike could be ideal because it will allow us to bypass DR, but honestly we actually bypass DR with a specific ability that we can get, so not worth it. So let's see, what else is there? Trip can get into agile maneuvers, which allows us to use our dex instead of strength. But it would probably be only good for getting into pummeling bully, but we don't do style feats, I do believe. Well, I mean, we do a style feat, but we do crane style specifically, so... Unless we can get a feat that allows us to use style feats on top of other style feats, not worth it. I guess next best thing is improved initiative. That'd be the easy choice. But let's see if there's any other combat things we could go for. Let's see. Frightening ambush. When we hit flat-footed opponents, we can make an intimidate to demoralize that opponent as a free action. Probably ideal. Dreadful Carnage would have been nice to have, but we need a strength of 15, sadly. In the future, we'll be able to get that, but right now, not possible. Shame, but that's expected. Combat reflexes. You know, combat reflexes would be a good idea, because we actually have a lot of dex bonus, so we can provoke a lot of attacks for any enemy that comes our way. Deflect arrows would actually be also good as well, because we're not holding anything, technically. Once per round, you would normally be, when we normally be hit by an arrow, we deflect it, so... Yeah, we'd basically negate an attack from any arrows that come our way, which would be pretty interesting. Yeah, no, combat reflexes would be good. It's a simple but effective feat. With that, we can now go into 5 mythic ranks. I do believe we wanted to go close to the Abyss, which is the core of our ability. Let's see, what else? Your attacks are now less affected by luck. No, I wanted to go into Master Shapeshifter. There we go. From there, we do not want Dazzling Display, because that's not going to help us as much as we would want it to, as we want to think. We only suffer a -4 on our iterative attacks. This is useless to us because we're not built for that sort of thing. We can get improved critical, though, which would be pretty good. Weapon Finesse Mythic. When using Weapon Finesse, you may also use your Dexterity modifier instead of your Strength modifier for damage rolls. This is literally what I needed to refresh for. And we can also get Weapon Focus Mythic, which is probably going to be good for us. In fact, I'll get Weapon Focus Mythic in Claw, just so we have it. There we go. Alright, for third level of Mythic. Yeah, we went into Azata, obviously. What do we want? We cannot use the Mage Armor thing, sadly, so that is one of the things that I was having trouble with. Yeah, because it says you specifically have to cast Mage Armor. So we'd need to direct one level into being a... Well, I guess I could just put one level into, like, any arcane caster and just have Mage Armor. And that would be easily the viable solution to our problem. I'll save that for a later date, but, yeah, we'd need to get one level in a casting class that gives us Mage Armor. And then we could get Archmage Armor and take advantage of it fully. But I digress. What was the next thing? I guess Brutality Incarnate was my next choice here. There we go. We want Bless, Challenge Evil, and I guess Unbreakable Heart, because buff spells are better for us. We get Mythic rank 4 here. We want to go with Weapon Finesse Mythic instead. I would love to have improved critical Mythic, but sadly, Weapon Finesse Mythic is just arguably better in this instance, so there you go. As for our choices here, as usual, I wanted to go with Marvelous Endurance, because that's just a staple. We will go with the... let's go with the Command Spell. And for these two, I believe it was... Aid and Blessing of Luck and Resolve. There we go. And for the final Mythic rank... really depends on us. We could make it so we don't miss on ones. That'd probably be a good idea. Last Stand was also a viable solution, and I think that's actually going to stick. We could also do Thundering Blows, so even if we do miss, we deal 2d6 plus d6 of sonic damage. Yeah, this would guarantee that we'd at least kill targets, because we've had some issues with this in the past. It's only one hit, but even just missing and dealing 46 sonic is actually pretty safe for us. The alternative is obviously go Last Stand, but honestly, I think we'll be fine without it anymore. We'll live. Alright. Grab Hypnotism, I guess. Hideous Laughter, followed by Good Hope, because that's basically heroism for us. And I guess Prayer? Yeah, that'll do. Done. Alright, we have fully re-evolved our character to new heights. We're just gonna rebuild our character here a little bit, so that way it's nice and organized, and we should be good. Just gonna quickly remove everything here. That way I can organize accordingly. Because now we are a, now we're a cleric, given our evolution path. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, there we go. That's all of those removed. And those. There we go. Okay.
Godspeed.
Okay, dismiss spell can go there. We can put, where We're actually going to use these tabs to just hurry these spells that we have here. There we go. You actually get Shield of Faith as well, so that's interesting. There we go. We go up a level. Go and done, and 3rd level spells go up a category here. There we are. And that's done. And for the first slot, we go into this category here, and oh god, is there a lot. So first we should probably put Charge here, Coup de Grace here. Demoralize should go here, as should Dazzling Display here. We got Channel Energy, we'll put there, and Channel Positive Energy to harm undead there. Battle Companions can go there. We usually just want Dexterity, but I will put these 3 up to here. We got 3 Wild Shapes, which we will put over here, I guess. Leopard and Bear. Okay, we've got a Sacred Weapon. Alright, so if I change... Well, I've got the mutagen, so I don't need to change much here. Let's see. We want to summon the strongest one, so Azata Gales will go here. We've got our Triceratops statue, which we will activate this. And that, there we go. Okay, so far so good. We've balanced up our character a little bit. We are still absurdly strong. And I imagine if we activate this... it'll apply to everything, basically. So our damage is going to be absurdly strong now, I do believe. And as long as we have power attack on, we are going to be even more deadly. So yeah, power attack goes there, I guess. Well, no, it'll go here. Move these up. We're gonna have staggering critical and blinding critical. We're gonna have both of these on, because both are gonna be useful here. And this gives us the ability to enhance our weapon. And we're gonna put those enchantments here. Those there we go. Train style, we have combat expertise. Combat expertise is really going to reduce our attack down, but that's fine because we do have the barrier now. So now, we are going to suffer an immense amount of negatives for our attacks, but at the same time, we're going to be guaranteeing damage. So I'd say that's a small price to pay for everything that we're doing here. Regardless, I think we'll be fine. There's also Animal Fury that we get, so... as long as we touch our... well, if we touch us, then we can get the claw attacks in. Now, if I change myself into a bear... I get some insane boosts. Namely, I get polymorph bonus and a master shapeshifter bonus. I do lose out on stats if I go bear, though, so... ideally, I don't want to go into bear. Leopard gets us... Leopard doesn't get us anything there. Polymorph, wild-shaped leopard doesn't get us anything, but we do get... Let's see. We get an attack, we get a gore, and a bite. Well, we get 2 claw attacks, rather. But still. We unpolymorph here, then we change into a wolf. This will actually be the most beneficial, I think, out of the lot of polymorphs that we could get. Because the wolf has the benefit of tripping. Although we don't get as many attacks, is the thing. Which is kind of bad. But regardless, we got a reasonable amount of buffs, so it's fine. Okay, so we're probably going to be prioritizing Leopard then. But it's clear that, well, actually, yeah, no, it's either Leopard or Bear. I'm probably thinking Bear, but, yeah. Probably going to be Bear, to be quite honest, because we suffer a penalty with Dex if we go that route. Let's see. Do we get 4 armor by polymorphing? I do believe we do. Yeah. We already got the negative from Con. Dex is pretty... eh. I mean, we still do get the +4 regardless of form, so... Let's see. 21, 30, 18... versus 13, 28, 14. Wait, no. 21, 30, 18 versus the Leopard, which is 19, 32, 18. Okay, so yeah, no, going with, this polymorph, it's slightly better. But I digress. Buffs are good all the same. Alright, I think we are basically good now. We feel empowered by the powers of nature, and our everybody gets attack damage and saving throws, temp HP, and all that jazz. Okay, that's nice. Alright, but yeah, that's basically me just remodeling the character to be a little better. I'm not sure if this is going to be perfect, per se, but it will do us a lot if we do it this way. I'm going to prioritize Holy as the focus for our enchantments. This will give us a, oh, did we not get the... I think we got the DR effect, actually. Hold on. Yes, I know. I did grab Brutality Incarnate. I needed that, so... yeah. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's go on. What is on our journal now? Because, I apologize for... yeah. I apologize for, rebuilding my character, but this needed to be done. The reason I'm doing it this way is because I need, Warpriest to be leveled up to 20. And you'll understand why as we build up our, character. But it's necessary for this to work out. Yes, we need to go to Sophomelic's Lair. We need to go to the Abandoned Mansion. Find out names of the masked demon buyers. Okay, Dreams in Ruin, Demalcio's Mansion. Okay, we're gonna go with, alright, so we're gonna bring, we're gonna bring, our cleric Lucille with us. And we want to go down to the Battle Bliss, specifically. Well... technically we go down there, but... I guess we'll see. We will see, indeed. No, I needed to go, I needed to go to the upper city, I believe. So I need to go to... we'll go to 10,000 Delights, because that's the closest, originating point we can go to. I should still be an effective build, regardless of what changes have happened. But, yeah. We're going to be swole no matter what happens, I would imagine. Especially now that we've changed things up a little here. To that end, I do believe I can cast spells in this form, so that's nice. Actually, before I do go any further, I should probably go into my spellbook here. Yeah, no, we get new spells from the looks of it, so I didn't actually set those up. So we're gonna set those up immediately. Alright, so... out of everything, we should probably get as many castings of Divine Fervor as we should. We'll get a few castings of Shield of Faith, at least enough to last us. This will last us 24 minutes. This will last us 36 minutes. The Divine Favors will be for instances where we run into dangerous bosses, so we should be able to get rid of the Bless, because that's not going to help us here. Because luck bonuses are more important here. Alright, second level spells. Let's see. Because we are neutral good, there are some spells that we can actually benefit from that are going to be helpful. Absurdly helpful, no less. Let's see. Shield of Dawn will give us a bit of a shield to work with, but not necessarily needed. Death Ward is a good, beefy reflection spell. Divine Power is a good, reliable source of damage. Grab Death Ward, because that's always... well, no, we don't need Death Ward, because we already always get spells of it. Section of Energy, Communal... yeah, we should need that much. Because we can always get scrolls of it, right? For every 3 cast levels we get, this just increases it. So currently we should have a +4 with Divine Power, technically. And Crusader's Edge is a minute a level. Bane weapon quality against evil outside of this is pretty good. Yeah, but that's only for one weapon, though. It would be better if we had a critical weapon, I suppose, but yeah, whatever. Let's see, second level spells. We don't need to align our weapon anymore because we bypass DR, period, so... not necessarily a good thing. What else? Could resist energy. It increases up to 30 at 11th level, which we are, so... let's get 5 castings of this, I suppose, make it easy for us. That gives us 2 more castings of anything that we want here. Aid is a reasonable morale bonus boost, but we don't need aid to live. This will give us a +5 to perception checks made to find traps, which isn't a bad idea. What else? If we run into certain enemies, we could use Sound Burst, but I don't think that's logically good. Delay Poison, having it in spell form wouldn't be a bad idea, because that's going to be 12 hours of, delaying a poison effect, which is pretty nice, and we don't have to buy any more Delay Poison Scrolls at that point, right? Find Traps is also a good one, so we'll grab that. Third levels, let's see. Just in case we run into the situation, remove Curse is absolutely necessary. Remove blindness is absolutely necessary, so if we run into a situation like that again, we know that we're going to be fine. Magical Vestment, while it's a sleeper spell, is actually really good if we use Mage Armor with it. So Magical Vestment will basically be our Archmage Armor, if it will. But we will invest a level into a Sorceress class eventually, just so we can get the Mage Armor effect. But I digress. Archon Aura. Absolutely necessary, because this will just, yeah, if they fail a save, they suffer a -2 to attack rolls and saves. Not affected by spell resistance, so... if they succeed... Yeah, no, they'd have to fail, though. Not that amazing, but it's still there, I suppose. Resist energy, actually. Oh, that's resist energy communal. Protection from energy, though. About a max of 120 points at 10th level. Is there anything better for removing curses? I don't think there is currently. Not for our level, anyways. But once we hit level 22, it's going to be even better, so it's fine. I think we're fine. We'll just grab a Shield of Dawn here. There we go. Not the most ideal circumstance, but whatever. We got everything that we needed, so... YOLO. Now, we won't be able to transform into our, you know, our unique form, as I, in air quotations, but, sadly, we won't get to the Onko, I must admit, but it's a small price to pay for trying to bolster up our power significantly. After all, once we reach a certain point, it's going to be fine. Okay, everybody, back up. Alright. Activate Sacred Weapon, giving ourselves the Holy Enchantments. I'll remove these spells for the moment, because we don't necessarily need them in our hotbar currently. But I will accommodate to their positioning in a moment. For now, though, let's just focus on dishing out damage here. Ow. Bismuth is not looking too well. Gonna 5 foot here. Blow them all up with a breath weapon. There we go. Alright. Just channel positive energy, because we can. Okay, they're hurting me, but to no avail. This guy is currently flat-footed. Activate Sacred Weapon here. And we're just gonna wail on that guy. 5 foot here. And Ibu goes down immediately. Okay, heal. Alright, smite happens. There we go. Intimidate the lots. Five foot here.
I failed
around you.
Alright, well, you know what? I'm fine with that. Ow. Okay. Yeah, they're having a rough time trying to get us. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, that was a bad example of how things are supposed to go, but to be fair, I wasn't exactly buffed up, so I'm just going with that reasoning. That's how I fit. That's the reasoning I'm going with, that I failed in the first place, so whatever. Well, regardless, as long as we exit out here, we'll be fine. And I do my things properly, that is. Gonna be a lot of encounters like this, though, to be fair, so let's get ready for the worst. I do believe I need at least one more level before I can get the specific perk that I'm looking for, though. So don't worry too much about about me not being able to win it just there, but we'll change that immediately. So let's take off the useless things that we don't need right now. There we go. Alright, we'll take these off as well. Alright. Should be able to cast spells in this form right now, so I'm hoping that this does work as intended. So, let's see. First and foremost, let's attempt Feather Step here. No, apparently. I can't use it. Okay, no, I need to unpolymorph then, if I want to use scrolls, which sucks. What am I doing? There we go. Apparently I was super fast there for... Oh, no, I'm still super fast. Oh, yeah, haste and other movement. Alright, regardless. Let's just beef up now. Alright, so... First, the base buffs, shield... Let's go with... Maybe not enlarged person. Reduced person would be good. We need Mage Armor. There we go. That's going to increase our AC up to 43. Allure. Delay Poison. Mirror Image. That's Vitals. See Invisibility. Protection from Arrows. Displacement. False Life. Don't need echolocation, but we will use Stone Skin here. We should have freedom of movement currently. Yep, we've got permanent freedom movement and haste. Okay. We will save here under Companion Quests in the Abyss. We will polymorph into our leopard form here. Off we go. Okay, they're going to start trying to attack us with either charge and overruns. This guy is currently in a situation where he's probably flat-footed. Let's see, we've got a 44. We're going to suffer a... How much of a negative we're going to suffer from combat expertise and all that? Probably a lot, right? Let's see. We need power attack on because that's going to increase... Well, it's not going to increase our damage, but it will make the enemy flat-footed. Right? Let me check just to be sure. Glass. When we damage an opponent with power attack, you may make an intimidate or immediate persuasion intimidate check as a free action to attempt to demoralize your opponent. Yeah, so we need intimidate on. And we kind of need combat expertise on because it increases our AC even further. So we are going to suffer, like, what? We're currently level 21, and for every 4 points, it increases by an additional negative. So we are going to have an additional AC of 5. No, we're going to have an additional AC of 6 for dodge. And we're going to get an additional 12 damage. But we are going to suffer a minus 12 for our attack. Yeah, so that'll bring it up to a 32 to hit and damage. But, to be fair, they are also going to be flat-footed against these attacks, right? Let me just be sure, though. Shadow defenses. Any shaken, frightened, or panicked opponents hit by you this round are flat-footed to your attacks until the end of your next turn. This includes additional attacks you make that round. So we don't necessarily need Corundum Smash for this. Corundum Smash just effectively gives us the Intimidate. So we are going to Dazzling Display here, force them into an Intimidate situation. Step back, force them to chase after us. While we leave those guys to their own devices, we should be fine. Okay, how are any of them flat-footed? No. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to focus on fighting defensively here. There we go. But at least I can just focus on one of them at a time, as long as I use the power attack, so it's not like it's a huge deal. Yeah, there they go. They're just doing their thing. Trying to overrun us. But yeah, no, he's shaken now for 54 seconds. I'm gonna 5-foot step over to here. Oh, I missed those. Okay. That's fine. God. This follower has an absurd to hit against us. Oh well. Should be fine. That's one. Alright, how long does this last? I can use a number of rounds per day equal to my Warpriest level, but these rounds need not be consecutive. Okay. I don't necessarily need this just yet, but... Oh god, that's a lot of hits. Okay, let's 5-foot here. And for you, you're moving closer. Good. That's exactly what we want. These guys have an AC of 41. We are getting a... Yeah, we're not getting that much, but we are still getting a +6 to AC by doing this. Yeah, let's see. So this will bring it to a 54 4 AC if I full attack versus a 44. Huh. Oh, okay. I guess I'm just going to get targeted there. There we go. That's some insane to hit, though. Dang. Alright, well. I guess I can activate Holy here and get the bonuses to hit. We'll 5 foot back here. Ow. Now, if I don't hit, I'm going to suffer significantly, I would imagine, so... Yeah, no, I should have targeted the Zealots first, because he seems to be the most prominent target here. And even then, we'd have to focus on the touch, don't we? Alright, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to summon a Azata here. And I'm gonna turn off this. There we go. The Azata will be a good distraction at the very least. Oh. Not for long, though, it seems. Ow. Okay. At the very least, I can summon some battle companions. There we go. Oof. Man, these guys are dangerous. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I got Marvelous Endurance, but I do believe I've now gotten into Rage form, so I'm dead. That's a load. Damn it. Yeah, no, we've hit a brick wall of sorts, I guess. That's not good. Although, to be fair, it's a difference between 4 AC, now that I think about it. So, if we buff everything and we just go into Polymorph of Dragon, we're basically golden. That's the only change that we really need to make. So if I change into a Dragon or a Symmeldon, I should be good. Let's see. Symmeldon has a bonus to 4 AC. Dragons have a bonus of 8 AC, right? I do believe they do. Yeah, we're going to change into... Oh, hold on. Yeah, we're just going to polymorph into a dragon. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. Alright. This guy is currently flat-footed. Alright, now. With him at 51 AC currently, we should be fine to just combo the ever-living hell out of him. But he's currently at a 51, so if we use power attack, that's actually going to hamper us a little bit. So if we use Sacred Weapon here, we get the Holy Enchantment on our attacks. If we take off Combat Expertise and Power Attack, that's going to give us the typical boost of 42 against the dude. And he will be flat-footed here, so... This is our ideal outcome here. There we go. 5 foot back. Ideally, we don't want him to just attack us. That's the gimmick here. And because we now have the reach, because we are currently a massive creature, that's probably for the best. We need the reach, otherwise he's just gonna flex on us. And you know, I never did specify what my sneak attack was going to do, did I? Yeah, we got all these bewildering attacks, but we never specified what they do. I'm just gonna quickly reorganize here a little bit. Alright, wolf, yeah, bear, and then we get these 3 here. Because we do need to at least specify what these do. This will make them suffer -2 on attack rolls, this makes them suffer -2 on... Yeah, so there you go. Okay, so our to hit should be quite good now. Yeah, we got an enchantment of 3. And our damage should be increased by an additional 2d6 because of Holy. Okay, 5 foot this way. Not sure why he hasn't decided to hit me, but okay. Wait, is it because of, It might be due to the fact that I've got combat finesse. Maybe. Okay, he's nearly dead. Honestly, I assume he has... I assume he's gonna go down in a moment, so it's fine. Alright. Ow. Yep, no chance. You know, I'm kind of disappointed that I have to kill these guys here when I've got Sociel with me. Because that's just splitting the experience between me and Sociel, right? $139, $947. Yeah, that's actually split between 2 people. Should I even do this? I only need Sociel to get the... Yeah, I only need Sociel for the quest, right? No, let's load. Let's load. If I load here, I can kick Sociel out of the party, and then just have him, I'll have him appear in the party once I'm ready for him. So I'll just kick him out right now, and then bring him along once we're ready. So, yeah. I'll drag him out when he's needed. So I know exactly when he is needed, to be fair, so I will get to that in a minute. Okay. Now, there's a difference between removing and... I guess remove is fine. And Sociel should be... Yes, he's at the camp now. Okay, good. Okay, now it should just be us that should be getting the experience, which is way better here. So, all we do is just polymorph into a silver dragon here, and take on the dude. Okay. Turn off power attack, keep combat expertise. Well, actually, do we need... Yeah, no, we need combat expertise, actually. Never mind. 5 foot. Completely forgot about Sacred Weapon this turn, but that's fine. Okay. Put back here, there we go. Force him to chase. That's all we gotta do. Yeah. We have a 19 AC this way, because the additional 4 AC from Stein. There we go. That should be arguably better for us. And hey, we get the occasional crit here, so that's nice. But yeah, we will just go to certain areas, we will bring our certain companions to these areas, and we should be good. Alright. Well, it seems like somebody's got just an absurd AC now, so there you go. Just gotta pray that the follower here isn't gonna be ruining our day. So far, it seems like we're gonna be fine. So. Ow. Not against that 35, though. Hey, nice. Multiple crits in. Cool. 5 foot. We're getting the guaranteed crits in, so that's good. How is the damage going anyways? Yeah, we're only doing ×2 crits, but that's fine. We'll live. We'll eventually get ×3 with beats and all that jazz, but yeah. We're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. And we should get a ton of experience because of this now, so... Deal with him. Hopefully. Nope. Not this round. Next round, maybe. We'll get lucky eventually. Alright. Okay, he's at -10. That's the perfect point in time where he's just gonna bleed out, and that way we can just focus on everybody else who's going to get mauled at this point, I would imagine. Okay, there we go. Now it's just these guys. I guess we could just start focusing on these guys here. Let's see. Flat-footed. None of them are extremely flat-footed, so I guess I will just stick with... Let's go flat-footed power attack here. Oh, nice. We actually got a flat-footed there as well, so that's good. He's now flat-footed and blinded, so that's good. Convenient for us, if anything. Dude's gonna try and chase after... Oh, no, he's blind, so he won't be able to recognize we are here anyways. Alright, we managed to do that. There we go. Let's see, you're gonna make an attack, fail. Enigmatic Minotaur is doing his thing. I guess we'll just keep the power attack on? Yeah, we should get guaranteed hits on here. Alright. Okay. Turn off power attack. We're gonna demoralize this Minotaur himself. There we go. He's intimidated for 6 seconds. 5 foot. Now, is it going to be shaken long enough for us to actually benefit from it? Yes, he is going to be flat-footed long enough. That way we can actually get the power attack off while we're doing it. And that will increase his stagger... Oh, well, he gets staggered, he gets sickened. He is now shaken for 24 seconds, and he's suffering a -2 to his AC for a number of rounds, or however much the penalty is currently. Regardless, we'll be fine. Overall, we just keep that up, and there we go. He's down. Now, of course, we need to prioritize getting this happening multiple times over, but yeah, we've got a strategy now. We demoralize, then we throw in a powerful and blow, and then we go from there. But hey, we've leveled up from that, so that's nice. And for it, I do believe we're going into Warpriest again. And that will get us up to Simbaldon. Let's see. But yes, we get special abilities the higher we go, and I think Brilliant Energy is like the last thing. Yeah. Yeah, no, we need to be level 20 in order to get Brilliant Energy, which is the biggest bonus that we can get. Sadly, it's just a long-term project of getting it to that level, but hey, if we can get Brilliant Energy, we're going to basically bypass any damage these guys throw against us, so... Well, we can bypass most AC, which is good. I guess we'll boost up Knowledge World next? No, we should get Knowledge Arcana, because that seems to be the core of everything here. Okay, there we go. And for our spellbook, just to check to make sure that we've got that. Yep. We can add another Archon Aura, but I'm actually going to add Protection from Energy of all elements, just so I have the protections. Although, I don't need 5, I only need 4, I do believe, because we've got everything else set up. So, I guess for now... Yeah, because we got Acid, we don't need to protect against Acid anymore. Although, there are some enemies that do bypass immunity, so I should be careful there. Oh well. For what we go for, anything goes, really. Protection from alignment, communal only lasts a minute, so it's not that good. I guess Blessing of Courage and Life. Nah. Not too hard-pressed on that. 5 I'm the one being paralyzed, it's pointless, so no point in grabbing that. Get a sound burst. Nah. Yeah, no, there isn't really much good, so I guess Courage and Life is ideal. And then for this level, we go Magical Vestment, that's just a natural choice. These are meh. 5th level spells, here we go. We're gonna get some good high-quality spells here. True Seeing is probably gonna be our best friend here. And actually, Dispelling Weapon probably gonna be a great friend here as well. Makes a main hand melee weapon deadly to undead. Oh. Any undead creature with hit die equal to or less than your cast level must succeed at a will save, or be destroyed utterly if struck in combat with this weapon. Spell resistance does not apply against destruction effects. So, as long as our cast level reaches 20, then Disrupting Weapon becomes an absurdly powerful boon. Life Bubble is also a good one, because it just makes us immune to inhaled poisons and diseases and all that, so that's good. Let's see, what else is there? There's a few things here. Staker bonus to attack rolls and saves against fear effects. Per caster level, actually. This is actually really good. Burst of Glory is actually going to be a boss killer, I think. So that's actually way better than True Seeing. yeah, if we get this, then we can basically give ourselves a sacred bonus for a sacred bonus of at least 13 for a number of rounds. So this is actually a really good sacred bonus to use. And probably going to carry us through the game, to be quite honest, so we're going to keep that burst of glory for this occasion. Now, I do believe that there is a portal somewhere around here for, one of our companions. So, I'm going to bring her in. So we are going to add Arueshalae here. There we go. Because she is necessary for this particular occasion. Somewhere here. If I recall my information correctly, that is. Somewhere around here. Oh. Alright, Bismuth gets drained for 4 levels. Where do we need to go here? Apologies if I'm taking my time here. I just need to figure it out. Okay, Demalcio's mansion is somewhere here. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna Google it up real quick, just to make sure. Okay. Dreams in Ruin quest. Look almost directly north of the middle city exit. Ah, I think I know what portal they're talking about now. Okay. It's, this portal here. This is, yeah. I just, neglected to, hover over it. That's my mistake. But hey, we bring Arueshalae in, and, we will do our best to, save Demalcio from his corruption. Perhaps things will fix itself. We'll see. A handsome young man in a snow-white toga reclines in a plush armchair next to a table, heaving with sumptuous food. Flowers are nestled in his blonde curls, while gems sparkle on his half-bared chest. A boy sits on the floor before him, rubbing the soles of the man's feet with scented oil. The master of the house greets Arueshalae with a wave of his hand. Even the glittering rings cannot hide his black-scabbed fingers, oozing with pus. There you are, my venomous butterfly. More beautiful than ever. I see that taking a stroll around the world of mortals did you some good. You're slimmer, and there's a healthy flush to your cheeks, just like a doll. His eyes examine you with languorous curiosity. What's this? A souvenir from Galarian. A handsome one, isn't he? So fresh, so hale. Barely used him, I see. My name is Stein. Order your slave to keep quiet, my butterfly, or I'll order mine to serve up his tongue as my next meal. Demalcio sneers contemptuously, without even looking at you, and then smiles cordially. Speaking of meals, please sit, eat. And as I'm feeling magnanimous today, your mortal pet may also partake. Just look at this perfect table I've laid in honor of your coming. See the grapes? Every single one is gilded, and the wine from the ruins of Azat is older than any living mortal. Many demons, and even some of the gods. And last, but certainly not least, behold our main course, a roasted drake. They eat us all the time, so why shouldn't we return the favor? Thank you. Arueshalae hesitantly plucks one of the gilded grapes, puts it in her mouth, and chews slowly. It's been a while since I've last seen you, Demalcio. What happened to your hands? The Azata raises his defigured hands and smiles innocently. Don't you remember what these hands did at your behest? It seems the nature of Asta can't contain all the freedom granted by the Abyss without sustaining a little damage. But it's nothing, it barely hurts. Go on, eat. This is all for you. Or perhaps you prefer some human meat? Demalcio grabs a boy by the hair and presses a sharpened manicured nail to the boy's throat. Would you prefer I serve him instead? Don't. I had a taste for mortal flesh. Arueshalae throws you a more remorseful look and forces her to felt herself to finish. Only mortal souls. On a diet. Afraid of getting fat. Clever girl. You succubi must take very good care of your looks. Not like you have anything else. Now, if you don't mind, I think I'll sample this fine repast. He picks up a piece of meat and chews on it with great relish, then wipes the grease and pus oozing from his hands onto the boy's hair. Arueshalae, you wanted to convince him to renounce evil. At the time you spoke up. Arueshalae nods. She takes a deep breath and proclaims in a timid, trembling voice. Malcio, I've embarked on my path to ascension. I'm going there. Elysium. I'd like you to ban the Abyss, and together we could... I'd like you to try. With each new word out of Arueshalae's mouth, the Azata's expression twists more and more. Finally, settling on a sneer of revulsion. Under his contemptuous stare, Arueshalae swallows her words and falls silent. With a loud snort, Demalcio upends his cup of wine and flashes another cordial smile. My butterfly, what is this nonsense? You've barely touched it, and yet you sound so utterly drunk. I understand. You don't want it, nor not after everything I simply asked for your forgiveness. I did this to you, turned you into this. It's my fault. Fault? What are you talking about, darling? I'm happy now, thanks to you. Who was I back in Elysium? A destitute, good-for-nothing. All I did was flutter around singing ditties, and now... He gestures around the rich interior with his disfigured hand. I've got everything I could dream of. Treasures. Slaves, the very best scrub. I sleep in comfort, and with whomever I want. They respect me in the city. I open my purse and they prostrate themselves before me. All my enemies are gone now. What else is there to want? I'm happy. This isn't happiness. Is it not? That's news to me. If having all of your dreams come true isn't happiness, then what is? Fine. Let your mortal pet be the arbiter. You there, human. What do you say? Am I happy or am I not? Honestly, I feel sorry for you. That's a good one. This morsel of mortal meat takes pity on me. I buy and sell dozens of you every day. I remember you when I first met you. So brave, so kind, so inspired. I ruined you. Forgive me. But all you did was teach me what life is all about. I didn't find it amusing back then, but now I understand your valuable lesson. The old me would have never achieved what I have now. Didn't even have desires as such. What did I want? Justice? Freedom? Sugary froth and idealistic drivel? I should thank you for opening that milksop's eyes. Instead of replying, Arueshalae begins to hum the Song of Elysium. Ugh. Enough. Stop that. It's making my head hurt. You want some music? Here's some real music for you. Hey. Demalcio claps imperiously. 3 succubi enter the room, start playing musical instruments. Do you recognize those dresses? You wore the same one that night you dumped me, for the first time. I bawled like a simpleton. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm always merry now. Every time I bend... Okay. Hey. Malshio angrily turns towards the succubi. Which one of you is out of tune? You, what am I paying you for? To ruin my strings? Give yourself 20 lashes. The succubus produces a whip. And Malshio grins. Oh god. Arueshalae, you have no idea how much I want to behead him right now. I understand, but this is my fault. I made him like this. I've tried to apologize, but you clearly don't need my apologies. Let's have it your way then. I just want you to know I wholeheartedly regret what I've done to you. Goodbye, Malshio. I'm leaving. This time for good. Sit down. The Azata slammed his hand on the table, thinning cloth with black pus. The other succubi produced whips and smirk at Arueshalae. And you. You're not leaving this place again. You're mine by right, and you'll stay mine forever. It's enough. I don't want to kill you. No need to fight. Let's go our separate ways and not hurt each other anymore. Soon knows you've had enough of that already. Oh, I don't want to kill you either. To gouge out your eyes. Then I'll Okay. Okay, that's a lot. No, I'm not saying that. Let me remind you what you've lost. Wondrous flowers bloom all around Malshio, filling the room with the aroma of the abyss had never known. The fallen to Azata looks around, his face contorted with alarm and horror. No, no! I don't want to remember! Take the girl alive. You may eat the mortal right here. Get to what you lay abouts. The Malshio's servants lunge at you.
I will defend my dream.
Well, we tried. That is the only thing we can say we did, at least. Alright. Because they're flat-footed already, we don't need to worry about power attack. So we're just gonna maul this succubus guard here. There we go. Oh, confusion triggers. That's gonna be a lovely, interesting situation. I'm sure. Okay. That is a lot of confusion, jeez. Okay, let's see. Alright, we're gonna 5-foot here. Do a burst here. Man.
Please, someone.
Okay, Arueshalae's down, but that's fine. Ow. Ow. As long as she's not dead, we'll be fine. We're just gonna have to focus on, comboing the living hell out of these guys. There we go. Move, Ivu back there. There we go. Oh. Alright, Stein's going ham. Absolutely berserk. Absolutely mental. And hopefully by the time a minute passes, he will be fine. But, yeah, it's gonna take some time, obviously. But thankfully, he's very durable, so he will live, for the most part. Let us do a Can I remove the paralysis effect, actually? Because that would make things 100 times easier. Confusion is a confusion effect, I believe. So we can't really use that to stop that, to my knowledge, but we can try. Cleanse. Confused. Here we go. We used it on Ivu. That's not what we wanted, but okay. Maybe I can... Is there any other alternatives here? Greater Restoration would get rid of confusion, apparently, so that's an option. How about the normal one? No. But we can certainly use Greater Restoration here for this part of the circumstance. Okay, there we go. All right. Oof, Stein's feeling some damage here. Oh well. Okay, we're gonna move over here. We're gonna provoke, but that's fine. Alright. Focus on dealing with this guy. We're actually gonna turn off power attack here. So that way we can get the intimidate off. There we go. That will intimidate them all and make it way easier for us to target them. At least it should, anyways. Regardless, we should be fine with the AC boost that we're gonna get. Okay. These guys are gonna try their best. There we go. Stein is now cured of his, issue, if you will, and we should be fine. Alright. Everybody should be shaken now, so that's good. Gonna 5 foot here, and then we're just gonna go absolutely bonkers. Start with that one. Move on to that one. There we go. Staggered, blinded, shaken. Okay. So far, so good. There we go. Just deal with damage there. There we go. I'll activate power attack so I can continue to power attack with absurd reality. And deal extra damage on top of that, obviously. So there you go. That's gonna help significantly, I would imagine. Yep, Ivu's getting hurt here, and there, but it's not a big deal. Because we're just doing that good. Alright. 5 foot there, there we go. Okay. This girl's not flat-footed, as is this one, but they do have 45 AC. We are being reduced significantly. Alright, if I activate this and activate the persuasion boost, that's gonna help. I shall... Oh, right, we don't actually get the targeting boost as well, so that's another thing. We're going to start moving over to this guy here. Put them in a compromised position, if you will. There we go. They're going to start focusing on Ivu. That's fine. Okay, 5 foot here. Okay. Alright, this guy is not flat-footed. What is our current to hit? 35. Not going to be reduced any lower, so let's turn off combat expertise here. And yeah, let's just go ham. It's fine. 5 foot here. There we go. Ah, yes. Lovely. Combat expertise is working in tandem with the effects, so now we can actually provoke attacks of opportunity every time they fire an arrow. So, me doing this is actually a smart move. Ah, you... Can't believe you, Bismuth. Oh, that's a reload, unfortunately. Yeah, no, Bismuth just ruined it for everybody. Oh, God. Oh, well. That's my mistake for just sticking in that close, or sticking that close and not actually realizing it's a bad idea. Oh, well. It's fine. We can have other people cast it for me. The buffs, that is. Oh, yeah. Damn it. Okay. Remove, I did not save. That's my mistake. Oh, well. I guess we're, just doing this again, huh? You guys... Oh, 1 second. God damn it. I did not save for this. That is my mistake.
Let us
Okay.
not hesitate.
Well, it's fine. We will find a solution to our problem immediately, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to give ourselves Mind Blank. This gives us 8 against mental effects. Protection from spells is not necessary. Foresight would increase our AC by an additional 2, which is weird, but a good, useful tool. We'll save it for later. I'm going to use Angelic Aspect here. Let's get Foresight in, I guess, because why not? Because I might as well just go ham with it. Let's see, we got 30 temp HP, and now we Silver Dragon. There we go. In fact, I should probably also Greater Heroism here. Or Heroic Invocation? No, Greater Heroism. I did not Greater Heroism. I will use Ivu to give me Greater Heroism. There we go. Greater Heroism has been used. And now, Stein will be arguably better at attacks now, with a 44. That's good. Okay. Distraction aside, let's do this. Alright, activate Sacred Weapon here. Combo the ever-living hell out of the Zealous Follower here. There we go. And this time I will save when it comes down to it. But for now, obviously we need to prepare. This guy is currently flat-footed, so he's only suffering to 47. So this is perfectly fine. We can turn off this, increase our to hit against him by an additional 6. And that makes it so we've got a 9 against him now. That's good. He's at -5, so he's now at -11, so now he's dead. Now we just gotta focus on everybody else here, so there you go. Yeah, that guy goes down. We can activate combat expertise here. We're gonna activate dazzling display to intimidate the lots. 5 foot over here. They are intimidated for 6 seconds. That should be fine enough, because we can focus on the enigmatic ones, and we should be good. Should be able to KO the majority of them at this point, I presume. Yeah, this guy's going down next. So, boom. There you go. That's 1 down. This guy is flat-footed for X amount of time. That's fine. Okay. We'll have to level up again, which sucks, but, you know, we're making the most out of our levels here, so take it in stride. Managed to get a crit there, so that's cool. Then again, most of our attacks are being crits, so there you go. Somehow I managed the miracle of hitting this guy, so there you go. We'll just grab everything and be on our way. And... ooh. Alright, wait for everybody here. There we go. Grab it. Yuck. Alright, we level up here quickly. Obviously go to Feral Champion. We can now polymorph into a Symmeldon, which is a nice addition. Levi went with Arcana here. There we go. I did not use my Mutagen of Dexterity. That is the one thing I regret not using, but whatever. I will use it when I'm ready to unpolymorph here. But yeah, we get Symmeldon now, so that's nice. We'll put these up there. And because of the Symmeldon form, while we do suffer a little bit, but we suffer a little bit, but we gain the Pounce ability. So this is all in all the best thing that we get. But now, if we go into here and we pick up Arueshalae. There we go. With Arueshalae in our party, we can save here. And we can go in. Pretty simple stuff. To that end, I should probably also put in the 2 good abilities here. So we're gonna get Bewildering here and Disorienting. Both are viable for us. And while I would like the Mutagen of Dexterity, we will have to tolerate without it. Even though it would give us a +2 AC, but I digress. We'll get the benefits regardless. So, into Demolcio's Enchanted Mansion once again. But yeah, once we hit level 20... or, Warpriest, we will get the ability to fight enemies with touch attacks, so... it's a merit. Okay, I'm gonna speed through the dialogue here at this point. Okay. Alright, here we go. It's time. Okay, because of 37 AC, or 37, we should be fine. Oh, 5 foot here. Okay, do we want this or not? I don't know. I guess I will. We've bypassed all their damage reduction to my knowledge, so no need to worry too much about that. 37. We're gonna suffer a -12 with our to hits, so... So we would be at a 26 to hit, as opposed to what we originally get. So I guess for now, we will take off combat expertise, because we don't need that. There we go. That'll make it a little bit easier for us to target enemies. Okay, they're going to try and do their confusion antics, as expected. Okay. We'll have to move Bismuth out of the way, though. Arueshalae is currently confused herself, so we want to move her out of the way here. Let her be in the distance, I don't care too much about that. As long as she's not dead, that's all I care about. Ivu, not confused. Bismuth is confused. So ideally, we want to have Ivu here to distract Bismuth. Then we can have everybody be targeted by Ivu's breath. There we go. And then it's us. This guy is currently there, yeah. Currently, very little enemies close to us, so we're just gonna focus on attacking this succubus guard here. Our to hit is currently at 38. Okay, we've got a nice juicy 33. Because we're suffering a -5 from power attack, it seems. Okay. Okay, so at minimum we're gonna get a -5, I think. Which is quite alright. Oh, Ivu's taking a bit of a brunt here. Probably gonna lose Ivu, but honestly, not the worst outcome. Alright, we're gonna 5-foot step here. There we go. We are gonna focus on this succubus guard, I guess. Alright, this succubus is at -13. She's gonna probably get a worse situation put on her. Alright, there we go. Okay, Arueshalae's down. That's perfectly fine by me. I just gotta worry about Bismuth trying to do anything to anybody else, so I'll leave him to his own devices for now. Okay, we are gonna well, no, let's just intimidate here. There we go, that shakens everybody. Let's see how they fare. Ow. Yeah, they don't have the AC to hit us, so we should be fine without the protection. Well, actually, we need a protection against the sharpshooters at least, so there you go. That's reason enough to use it. So we use combat expertise, that'll give us the defense that we need here. Let's see. With a -10, we're at 28, so... And not the most ideal. We'll just leave power attack on and just focus on the others. There we go. At the very least, the Intimidate's just going to continue to rack up, so it's fine. Okay, I can 5-foot over to here, so that way Bismuth attacks me more than anybody else. I'll focus on this one. There we go. Alright. They're mainly focused on me, which is good. And if that way, if Bismuth does try to attack, then they're going to attack me more than anything. That's good. Okay, what was the roll here? Hold on. The tab? No. If I go into controls, there should be a macro that allows us to swap between running and 5-foot steps. Shift. Oh no, it's right click. Okay. Yeah, no, I need Bismuth to run right over here. Even if it's risky. But this just basically allows us to actually make it so Bismuth doesn't actually attack anybody else that's within range of Arueshalae, so... It's reason enough to get her there. Yeah. That way, Bismuth isn't gonna attack Arueshalae, like, randomly, for any reason. And Bismuth will be a target more than anything. Here we go. 5 foot here. Yeah, they're gonna be focused on me, who's currently up, and we should be good. We'll probably lose our companions, but that's one less companion that's gonna hurt us, so... Ah. Thank you. You've made my job easier. Alright, now we go after the sharpshooters and all that jazz. And then we're good. They will not be getting a chance to beat us here at this point. Alright, even if we don't hit, getting the combat expertise bonus is honestly the best here, so... So this is just going to get us into position, make sure we're not going to get hit as much, so there you go. And hey, we deal damage every time we miss, so it's not a big deal. Alright, let's 5-foot step here. Turn off combat expertise. Focus on the sharpshooter here. Actually, hold on. Alright, 44 AC, we've got a 39 to hit, so 39 minus 5, that's 34. With an Intimidate, we should be able to get the better chances here. There we go. Nice. And with each attack, we just basically bulk up. Then we turn this on, so whenever they attack us, we actually get AC if for each attack they do. For each revoke. But it works out in the end. Alright. Activate this. Move up and attack. There we go. She goes to do her thing. We then combo the ever-living hell out of her with just multitudes of attacks here. What do you do now? Yep, multiple attacks, and we just sneak attack every single time with the combat brace. The Azata bares his teeth in a truly demonic snarl as he points his weapon at Arueshalae's chest. You're going nowhere. You're mine now. Malcio, I've renounced evil. Now I serve Desna, your former mistress. If she gave a succubus like me a chance, surely she can forgive you too. Half the attention is difficult, but... Am I a toy to you? You sent me to the abyss on a whim, and you change your mind and call me... Oh, 1 second. And then you call me Then you change your mind and call me back to Elysium. Stuff your ascension up your... The Azata shakes his head. Suddenly he looks desperate. Arueshalae, my girl, my butterfly. Enough of this nonsense. Want me to apologize? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say any of that. I just missed you so much. I needed you so much. You're my only desire, my only dream, you alone. Demalcio falls to his knees and reaches for Arueshalae, who recoils in disgust. Everything I've hoarded, the treasures, the people, it's all for you. Stay, I beg of you. Give you everything, it'll be all yours. Just don't leave me, please, don't leave. You heard her, Demalcio. If you want to be with her, come back to the path of good. I don't take orders from you, mortal. Get up, Demalcio. That's enough. For the last time, repent. Either follow me on the path of Desna, or get out of my way and let me go. It's like that, then. The fallen Azata jumps to his feet. Then I would rather die than let you leave here alive. Someone's moody. Goodness. Well. Sucks to suck, I guess. Dude just, Oh, hello, mythic succubi. There's actually a few more of you here, huh? I'm not complaining, it just means we got more targets to go after. Gonna save here, because I don't see a reason why we can't do this.
I'm trusting you.
Grab these. Grab this. And yeah, no, he's going straight hostile here, so... Let's just charge him. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Hey, a charge for a crit. Nice. Hey, Demalcio. I see you're going summon route. Interesting. Unfortunately for you, I'm a very tough boy. Alright, let's AC it up with an additional 5 AC. 41 to hits. It's gonna be half, but whatever. For the sake of being AC heavy, that's probably for the best. Yeah, we suffer a -5 to attack and AC. Well, -5 because of attack and AC. But we do get a +5 to combat expertise, though. That's cool. We'll live. The Intimidate's gonna do wonders for us anyways, so it's all good. They're gonna try and do their thing against us, but to very little effort. Alright, let's see how you fare. Alright, Demalcio, let's turn off combat expertise because we do need to hit you still. You are actually not affected by the Intimidate, though, so... We're just gonna focus on the Succubus Eliminators, I guess. There we go. Just slowly whittle them down. Man, they really do be, harboring a grudge a bit against me. Oh well. Should be able to deal with these guys pretty quickly. Alright. There we go. Just deal with the Eliminators first, I suppose. They have the most potential to hit me, I guess. Next to, obviously, what's his face. But hey, we'll eventually just be able to overcome him without too much hassle. Yeah, he's not shaken still, so continue taking out his succubus entourage, if you will. Well, not like they're gonna hit me anyways, except for the succubus maybe, but that's about it. Yeah, the succubi are the ones that are hitting me the most, so I just got to avoid that, basically. Oh, dispel magic, interesting. Okay, we are going to need a 5-foot step back then, because otherwise we are not going to get a, we're not going to be safe. Need to avoid the succubus's full barrage, at least, so... Ow. Ah. I've been transformed back forcefully. Lovely. That's a load. Well, hopefully I'll be able to finish this before long. Worst case, we might have to... Well, no, we'll be able to beat this. It's just, let me just check the duration for the buff here. 12 minutes. Yeah, no, it's just because, I didn't actually go for any of the other ones here. Okay, we're gonna aim for the Succubus Eliminator here. Go for a charge attack here, and be done with it. We're gonna have to play Ring Around the Rosie with these girls, though. Okay. Ow. Okay, only a few summons here, but that's otherwise fine. Okay, she is shaken for 30 seconds, that's good. We'll just go combat expertise here and just pray that's enough. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll just take our 5-foot steps in stride and just pray that our defenses hold up. They will, but it never hurts to be safe. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's another enemy dealt with. The Succubus Eliminator is now coming over, which is exactly what we wanted. Okay, Succubus Eliminator, she is not shaken, but that can be changed immediately. Let's Intimidate here. There we go. That is all of them intimidated and flat-footed for our purposes. Okay, this isn't going to be as good as blocking them with combat expertise, but can't really do much beyond that, though, so we'll just have to pray this is enough. Alright. Now for the Succubus to go down. That'll bring up our AC by a significant sum. Ow.
Please help me.
Okay. Ow. Pray that's enough. We're slowly getting the Succubus reduced. Okay, she's managed to get her damage up to 32. Yeah, no, it's just the divine and force damage that's really ruining our day. But hey, once we deal with the Succubus, then Demalcio's next on the quarter. Oh, we've just been reduced to 2 kill range. Damn. Yeah, no, he's got a fascination with the spelling. How am I gonna do this? I guess I could unpolymorph and go into Sibylon form. That'd be the next best thing I could do, because it's clear he's trying to disable me. Yeah, no, if I unpolymorph, I can go into Symboldon form, which is arguably the next best thing I can do. So I'm going to go into Symboldon form here. There we go. That's going to give us a full attack worth of abilities that we can do. Now, is there anything else I can do before I go into this? Not really, is there? Well, actually, no. If I unpolymorph here, and I activate blur, displacement, and all that other jazz, I should be able to just really rile up the damage coming in. Let's see, I've got... So, yeah, let's do the blur, displacement, all that jazz here real quick. So, shield will give us an extra 4 AC. We don't need to be removing fear. We are going to need... We've already got mage armor. Alright, blur. Mirror image. We'll use sense of vitals to increase our damage a little bit. Oh, whoops. Apparently I can't use sense vitals right now. For some reason. We'll use displacement, haste, freedom movement would be nice, but we'll also use stone skin because we took quite a bit of damage, I do believe. We'll use false life greater here, and freedom movement. Now if I save here, and I activate the polymorph here, we'll summon an Azata to give us some aid. We'll also summon a few battle companions here. Alright, polymorph. Really should have just charged in and done that, but whatever. Okay. With our current attack, we've got a 40 to hit, so... If we land this, we are going to really reduce his AC. So we'll suffer a -5, but we'll be able to get a ton of attacks off on him. And it should be enough to really ruin his day. There we go. The Symboldons are going to start charging. Or at least they're going to act as a good distraction here, so there you go. Oh, here they come. They're going to start doing charges. Okay. This guy's at 41 AC. He is currently flat-footed. And if we do this... Yep, we just 5 foot away. And just slowly whittle him down. And he won't be able to dispel magic at that point. Once he reaches a certain point, anyways. Really should use a few of my spells, but whatever. It's fine. Okay. Alright, now, Demolcio's going down. We've brought him down to -13. That's enough to get him into Die Hard range. I assume he has the ability to... Yeah, he's currently in Inspired Ferocity, but once he's down for good. So everything else just comes in fruition, basically, so it's fine. He will not be able to do much against us at this point, I would imagine. Yep. Get harassed by multiple attacks, but otherwise we should be fine. Yep, there he goes. Now it's just the mythic succubi. And they won't benefit much from the Inspired Ferocity, meaning their attacks are reduced. They are currently only got a 34 to AC. We have a 49. So if we get a 54, we can basically ignore most of their attacks. So currently we've got 49. If we use the combat expertise, we're basically just immune to whatever they throw against us. So even if we don't hit with these, we will still be able to make them flat-footed like that. So there you go. We will still be absurdly high in AC as a result too, so that's nice. They'll be forced to miss us every single time. Well, unless they roll a crit. At that point, I can't really stop that, so... yeah. We'll be fine. But yeah, Symboldons are absurdly good. They have the advantage of charging and getting their damage off, so that's nice. Although, it seems like they're still hitting despite that, which is kind of surprising. It might be due to the fact that they got a steady target on me, which is increasing that slightly, I would assume. Oh well, that's fine. We've got a Gale Azata who's going to be doing some Dispel Magic shenanigans anyway, so we'll be fine. Besides, our evasion should be good, so we'll live. Okay, yep, she's continuing to go after me. Okay, yeah, shaken. Yeah, no, we don't need to worry too much about the, to hit. As long as we're hitting, we're basically getting our AC up to 53, so... we'll live. The Succubus is trying her best. She's got a 50-50 at best, from the looks of it. Even though it should be lower. But, who knows? There's a lot of things that add to her buffs anyway, so it's fine. Yep. Arueshalae kneels before the dead Azata's body. She closes his eyes and plants a kiss on his bloodied forehead. Forgive me, Demalcio. Forgive me. Farewell. Let's go, Stein. The Succubus wipes away her tears. There's nothing left for us here. I'm sorry it had to end this way. Thank you. I thought I could make things right, but the harm I caused was already irreversible. It's not my fault, and there's nothing I can do about it now. Arueshalae shakes her head ruefully. What just happened here? Everything he said. I need to reflect on it. I want to talk about it, but not right now. Later, when we had a chance to sort out my thoughts and emotions. Alright, well, that is Demalcio dealt with. The sinner, as it were.
I will resist!
I'll grab everything here that I can, because, you know, might as well, right? Still burning wreck pile that's going on here, so we should probably hurry up. But we do get some nice things. We get Stormcaller, which is a +5 Thundering Spear. And all creatures summoned by the wielder deal an additional d6 of sonic damage. So if you're a summon build, definitely worth considering getting the Stormcaller and wielding it, just to have that benefit. Then you got the Belt My Constitution, Alluring Charisma, Natural Armor Boost, Protection, Braces of Armor, and a Cloak of Resistance. All good stuff. And we also get the Glove of Monsters Protection. So if you're a summoner and you want to give your summons a bit of a boost, you can give them Spell Resistance 21 when wearing that. Which is okay, but it could be better, to be fair. There's better gloves out there, to be quite honest, so it's just a matter of just finding the right one that fits you. But I digress. I had intended to do more today, but I guess this is just how it goes. But yeah. I'm going to wrap it up here. But yeah. We managed to help out Arueshalae. Well, I guess that's all we did. We did a few fights here and there. I made a few mistakes, but nothing too crazy. But yeah. I'm going to wrap it up here because I've got other stuff to do today. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream all the same. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody. And have a good day.